Welcome. We're gonna hop to it in a hot second. Just giving everyone time to roll on in, and I'm getting the music situated. Okay. Trying to decide if the music is a little too loud or not. Good, okay. Gonna give everyone about 2 minutes to roll in, and then we're gonna hop to it. You don't need any equipment other than a yoga mat today. We're doing a reclined pyramid. So again, this is the month of pyramids, except for next week, I think we're doing a chair yoga class, but we're building up. We're adding an exercise each round, but this is gonna be completely reclined, completely on the ground. So if you ever have a day where you just don't feel like standing up, this is the workout for you. And I will go over some chair modifications. Make sure you can see well. Okay. So I'm going to go over the exercises real quick. We have a fire hydrant. So that's here, opening up to the side. Think about lifting the knee, not the foot. This can be done standing, holding onto a chair. You have that option. Then we have Pilates push-ups. Again, this is a very similar position, only leg is behind. Walk it forward. You want to take your elbows to your rib cage and back straight. This can also be done with your hands on the seat of a chair or at the wall. And then we got side plank, hip dip. Now, if you're standing, I'm going to kneel, but if you're standing, you're going to hold on to the chair and you're going to take one leg straight out to the side, just like this. It's working your obliques and your side glute. We're going to be taking it over to the side here. So we're doing a little hip dip lift. At the top, we're taking knee to elbow and bringing it back down. That's one rep. Then we got a tricep dip, knee to elbow. So placing those hands behind us. If you are doing it seated in a chair, you can put your hands on the chair. If this is too much for you, you can just sit in the chair and just do this part. So we're taking a tricep dip, tap, tricep dip, tap. So again, if you're seated in a chair, because you cannot come down to the ground, you would sit in the chair and just do the taps. And those are the only exercises we're doing, which is perfect. We're ready to go. I'm sitting in our little beginning position, so get nice and comfortable. And we're gonna hop right to it. Hands on the knees or in the lap, roll those shoulders back. Close the eyes and start to take some slow, deep breaths. We're gonna loosen up first before we get into this pyramid. Good. On your next breath, inhale, draw those shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, roll them back down. Inhale, tighten and tense. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, draw them up. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale, tense up. Exhale, let it all go. Maybe shake it off a little bit. Go ahead, drop that chin down to chest. Try to relax the back of the neck down between those shoulders. And slowly roll right your right shoulder. You can keep it here. Reach that left hand and rest the right. Good. Release those hands down. Peek to look down towards that shoulder. And softly take it, other ear, other shoulder. Reach one hand, rest the other. And release, good. Peek down towards that shoulder. Excuse me. And release it down. Take those gentle half neck circles. Just rock side to side. And when you're ready, take it all the way around. Work out all those snap, crackle, pops. Pause with that chin down. Go ahead, take it the other way. Remember, you can do this seated in a chair instead of on the ground today. And pause with that chin down. Go ahead, round the spine, create space between the shoulders. Inhale to roll forward, arch the upper back. Go ahead, roll it out, nice and easy. Reminder, no equipment is needed for this workout. Go ahead, pause forward, start to circle. And pause forward, take it the other way. And pause forward, sit up tall, reach those hands down, drop the chin on an inhale, reach up, grow taller. Exhale, release one hand down, get a nice side stretch, open up the side body. You can come down the hand. If you want to go further, you come down the elbow. It's beginning to look like a beautiful spring day out there. Go ahead, bring it back up. Exhale, flip it over. Sunny, blue skies, fluffy clouds. The weather seems to have finally turned here in Michigan this week. And bring it up. Go ahead, take a nice gentle twist. And bring it back up. Go ahead, take it the other way. And bring it back up to center. Push everything away that no longer serves you. We're going to make our way to tabletop, hands and knees. If you're using a chair, you'll want to come to standing and be putting your hands on the seat of the chair for stabilization there. And you can take it nice and easy. Okay, we're all going to meet here and just start to gently rock those hips side to side. Look at that, both my hips pop on the first try. Good, find stillness. Now let's take those same cat-cows like we just did seated, but rounding a little bit deeper, arching a little bit further. Go ahead, pause with that gaze up. We're going to start to circle the rib cage out to the side, up and around. Go ahead, rotate it the other way around. And pause and center, straighten out the spine. Walk those hands forward, shift the hips, start to circle them around. And pause forward, circle the other way. And pause forward, toes together, knees wide apart. Push it back, little break in our child's pose here. Just pause there a moment. If you're holding onto the chair, just drop that head between your hands. Get a nice kind of modified down dog position. So hands on the chair, legs straight, bowing at the hips. Awesome. Bring it back up to tabletop, hands and knees, and we're going to hop to it in a few seconds here, starting with round one, 20 seconds of fire hydrant. Let's go. Lift. Today we're focusing on being slow and controlled. We aren't going really for high reps each round because we're going to be doing 7 sets of every exercise. Good. 3, 2, 1, and rest for 10 seconds. We're adding on that Pilates push-up next. So take a little break. Good. 3, 2, 1, round 2. Take that fire hydrant. Good. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Straighten that leg. Walk the hands forward slightly. Bend those elbows towards the rib cage. Feel like you're almost diving forward. Good. 3, 2, last 1, and a little break. Good. We're adding on that side plank next in 5 seconds. Good. Let's go back to that tabletop. Square everything off. Fire hydrant. Reminder, we're doing a pyramid, so we're adding on, building up 7 rounds for every exercise. Good. 10 seconds left here. 3, 2, 1. Kick it back, walk the hands forward, bend those elbows. This is a little baby bend, not a full push-up position, but because we're squeezing those elbows kind of together, instead of going wide, we're using our triceps a little bit more. Good. 3, 2, 1. Coming over to the side or standing up tall. We're taking it up, knee to elbow, push it down. Good. Keep pushing, keep going. Whew. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Little break. Little breather. We're back to the top, and then we're adding on our tricep dip with a little elbow tap. Good. A few more seconds. Good. 5 seconds. Squared off. Let's go back to the beginning. Fire hydrant. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Squeeze that core in. The whole body is frozen still except for that leg. So you're activating all your muscles to do this. 3, 2, and 1. Kick it back. Walk those hands forward. Little bend. Little Pilates push-up. Good. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Flip it over to your side. Forearm, bent knee, reach, push it up. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it to seated. Sweep those feet forward. Place those hands behind you. Push those hips up. We're taking a little elbow dip. Cross. Good. Keep going. Like I said, we got 7 rounds. So it's not about getting a bunch of reps in, it's about controlling it. Think about doing it correct, more so than rushing through. And rest. Good. Next round, we're going to flip it over to the other side for that side plank. So now we're going to start doing the pyramid backwards on the other side. You got a few more seconds. Whew, catch your breath. 5 seconds back to the beginning. I told you, 7 rounds each round. Let's go. Fire hydrant. Lift the knee, not the foot. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick it back. Walk those hands forward. Dive. Hopefully you're starting to get warm now because we have no real breaks. We just keep moving. That's where this workout is a little bit sneaky. 3, 2, 1, bring it in, flip it over, onto that side, lift, crunch, bring it back down. There you go, keep going. This is the exercise we're adding on the other side. Woo. 3, 2, 1, sweep it forward. Bring those hips up. Little tricep dip, tap. Try to aim those fingers straight forward. Good, last dip. Bring it over to the other side. Bend the knee, bend the elbow. Push the hips up, knee to elbow, reach. Good, keep breathing through it. 3, 2, and 1. Little rest. We're adding on the Pilates push-up on that side, so the leg that was up is going to stay up for that Pilates push-up on the next side. And then we only got one more to add on, which means we're almost at the top of the pyramid. And then we're going to start ticking off first exercise, second, third. So we're almost at the hardest part. This round, one more, then we're at the hardest part. Take a deep breath. Let's set it up. And back to that fire hydrant. Slow and controlled. Good, breathe through it. Already halfway through. Whew. 3, 2, kick it back, walk it forward, and Pilates push up. Good, halfway through, keep going. Good. 3, 2, 1, come down to the side, reach. Remember, if you're doing this standing, you're just lifting that outside leg in a bent 90-degree angle to work your glute and your oblique. Last one, sweep it forward, place those hands, lift the hips, dip, twist. Now, if you want to get more tricep dips in here, you can skip those twists and just take the triceps. It's up to you what you need today. If you want more upper body, go for it. Last one, bring it over to that second side. Breathe through it. I told you it's going to get a little harder. This is a sneaky workout. 3, 2, 1, bring it to tabletop, send that leg back. Pilates push up on the other side. Really try to lift that leg. Draw that core in. Breathe through it. Give me one more. And rest. Good. Little breather. We're adding on the fire hydrant on that side. That's going to be the top of the pyramid. So this is the hardest round, the longest round. Whew, so catch your breath. You got a few seconds. You got about 30 seconds total of rest. I'm going to check in, make sure we're all doing okay. We're surviving. Thank you. Okay. Let's go. Top of the pyramid, everybody. Set it up. Take that fire hydrant. This is the last time for this leg. So I've started with my right leg, and I end with my left. Good. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Kick it back. Walk it forward. This will be our first exercise next round, which means next round, this will be the last time for Pilates push-up with this leg up in particular. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down and take it. Reach. Good. Keep going. Last one. Sweep it forward. Again, you can take those twists or just the tricep tips. It's up to you. Draw that core in. Good. You got about one more. And flip it over to the other side. Try to push the hips up and forward. Good. 10 more seconds here on the side. Breathe through it, breathe through it. Whew. Last one. Bring it. Hands and knees, kick that leg back, walk the hands forward slightly, dive forward. Good, keep going. A few more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Walk those hands back underneath the shoulders, square it off. Fire hydrant. Lift that knee, foot follows. Ooh, top of the pyramid. Breathe through it. 3, 2, 1. Good. Rest. Longest break. Top of the pyramid here. I'm grabbing a little sip of water. Soak up this rest. Letting you know for our stretching, we're doing a reclined stretch using a stretching band. You don't have to use it. You can use your hands for it at the end. We're not doing it right now. Or you can also use a sock. You can take a sock and like hold on to it, like a longer sock, not a short sock. Okay, 10 seconds. We're starting off with our Pilates push-up over on that first side. So remember what leg you have up. And let's go. Last round for Pilates push-up on this leg lifted. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. This will be our first exercise. Next round. Good. Breathe through it. Keep going. Now every round is going to get easier, remember that. Last one, sweep it forward, plant those hands, plant those feet. Dip and twist, or if you're seated in a chair, just take those twists. Just march it. You can go double time. Last one. And bring it down, other side, lift. Lift. Good. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to hands and knees with those hands forward. Lift that leg. Pilates push-up. Focus on that breath. You're already halfway through these. 3, 2, 1. Square it off and fire hydrant. Lift the knee, not the foot. Really think about opening up that hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, and rest. Whew. Good job. Little breather. Side plank is our starting one over on the side. Let's go. Shorter breaks as it gets shorter. That's what keeps it a little bit hard. That's what keeps it difficult, even though it's getting easier technically. You won't have to do this side crunch ever again though. So say goodbye in 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to center. Tricep dip twist. This will be your first exercise next round. Remember, just take those march twists if you're seated in a chair or standing. You also have the option, if you're doing the tricep dip, to skip the twist and just do the dips. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it over to that second side. Push the hips up, crunch it. This will be first exercise in 2 rounds. So one more round with those tricep dips to kick it off. 3, 2, 1, square it off. Walk those hands forward slightly. Send that leg up and back. Pilates push up. Take it forward. A few more. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Walk those hands right underneath the shoulders. Lift that knee. Fire hydrant. Breathe. Keep going. Last 3, 2, rest. Whew, just come to seated. We got those tricep dips. First exercise next round in about 10 seconds. Catch that breath. Okay, let's go. Last round for those triceps. Remember, march it out and just take those elbow to knee twists, or if you want a little more of that tricep dip, skip the twist, just dip. 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Take it over. This will be our first exercise next round. Good, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it, square it off. Send that leg up and back. This will be our first exercise in 2 rounds. See, we're getting to the bottom of that pyramid, 1 round at a time. Draw that core in. 10 more seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders, and lift. Fire hydrant. Breathe through it. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, and rest. Good, little breather. Soak it up. Got about 15 seconds of rest. We're starting off with that side plank just on this side. So 3 exercises in this round. Okay, let's go. Set it up. Elbow under shoulder, knee straight out from that hip. Push the hips forward and up. Last round for this one. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Bring it to Pilates push up on that second side. This will be our first exercise next round. 2 exercises next round. This one was 3, next one is 2, then last one is 1. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Square it off. Take that fire hydrant. Good. Keep going. Breathe through it. And rest. Whew. You can stay right on this side. We got Pilates push-up and fire hydrant on the second side. Nice deep breath. Whew. Ready? 5 seconds. Let's go. Walk them forward slightly and dive. No more push-ups after this. You thought I said no equipment made it easy. No, it's sneaky. 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Square it off. Fire hydrant. Next round is just fire hydrant on the side. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and little break. 10 seconds, that's all you get. We got just fire hydrants next. In 3, 2, let's go. Finish strong, you're almost done. Keep going, don't give up. Then we get to stretch after this. We're almost done. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Put a fork in us. We're done. We've climbed back down the pyramid. We are get to rest now. If you have a stretching band, you can grab anything, an old belt, a longer old sock, a towel, a blanket, whatever you got. You can grab that or just use your hands. You got options. We're coming to lying down on our back. Take a second here. Massage that lower back into the ground. Good. Grab hold of that band if you have it, or you can hold onto your calf or your ankle, or wherever you are. Bend and straighten a few times. We're going to hold each stretch for a minute. So get this leg as straight as you can. We're going to stay here 1 minute. So we only got 6 minutes left just of stretching and focusing on deepening our breath. Make sure even if this stretching is too much for you, do some stretching. Pick a stretch and hold it with us, preferably one that stretches out your hamstrings and your calves right now. If you're standing, you can just bend one leg and send the other leg back straight and push the heel into the ground. Good. If we're reclined, start to grab the end of the rope with one hand and the other. And we're going to open it up to the side. Yeah, whatever stretches work for you today, do those. If this isn't in your practice, but hold them with us each a minute. This will help you with your recovery so you're not as sore. Good. A few more seconds here. Good. Bring it up. Switch the hands where they are on that rope if you have it, with both hands long enough. Start to cross it over the body. We're getting an IT band stretch and a twist in our sacral spine. Remember, focus on breathing. Good. 20 more seconds on this side, and then we're going to switch legs. Same 3 stretches on the other side. And release. Bring it to meet the other foot. I like to switch it out right that way there. And bring it up. And we're going to take a few straighten and bends. Just loosening up this side first. And when you're ready, hold it. can take whatever stretch you need. If you already feel like your legs are stretched out, maybe take some nice side stretches or twists. You can also work on stretching your arms. Nice tricep stretch. You reach for your shoulder, and if you're seated, you can push that elbow back. If you're laying down, you can kind of recline into it. In fact, we'll probably end with that one seated upright. Good. Start to prepare, holding one hand close to the foot on that rope and the one at the opposite end of the rope. And we're going to start to open it out to the side. Nice inner hip stretch here. Good, a few more seconds. I'm considering adding, we do our live stream classes, and I make a thumbnail form so you guys know what class to expect coming up. I'm considering adding a little, in the corner, probably the top right corner maybe, what level the class is. Like if it's a level 1, 2, or 3. You guys can let me know. Go ahead, switch it, take it over to the other side, crossing the body. If that would help. I'll probably do a little poll asking if people would like a little level marker. Last stretch here with our stretching band, if you're using it. Try to keep both shoulder blades on the ground. Good, few more seconds. And if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the live chat so that I'll see them when we close practice. I'll be able to answer them before we log off. Good, release. Bring it back to center. Plant those feet. If option 1, you take a little bridge, arching our back. Option 2, you can go for a full wheel. Good. Bring it back down. Nice and slowly roll your way back up to seated. Nice and comfortable. We're going to stretch out that tricep, tap the shoulder, push that elbow back. And release. Go ahead, switch it out, tap the shoulder, push back the elbow. Good, release. Let's take our closing breaths here. Drop the chin down, inhale, reach up, grow taller. Exhale, push everything away that no longer serves you. Inhale, gather up all the light and love you can find. Exhale, bring it in your heart, bowing the chin. Thank yourself for taking this time out of the day for you, and thank you for sharing this week's workout with me. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll look at some of our questions really quick before I end the live stream and depart. Good, looks like we have no questions. So on that note, I'm gonna head out. We've got, I believe, a chair yoga class next Wednesday. So that's like a level 1. But I try to offer a modified workout every month at least. Something that is available to everybody. Everyone can do it. So thank you so much for joining. I'm going to close the live stream. Goodbye, everybody. Have a nice day.